I still remember the first time someone paid me for something I created. It was a custom journal, hand-stitched leather, lined pages, wrapped in twine, that I'd made in the tiny back room of my apartment, with nothing but a borrowed sewing awl and a YouTube tutorial. The customer left a note with their order. "This is beautiful. You've got something special here." That sentence lit a fire in me. I was 27, broke, and exhausted from bouncing between jobs that treated creativity like an inconvenience. But that message? It gave me permission. Permission to try. So I did. I started my little shop, Ember Ink, first on Etsy, then slowly built a website. Journals turned into custom planners, bookmarks, leather accessories. I poured myself into it. Spent nights watching packaging videos and mornings at the post office before clocking in at my real job. And slowly, the orders grew. By year 2, I had a small team. By year 3, a real studio. By year 4, we were featured in a holiday gift guide that brought in more orders than I thought possible. I remember standing in the middle of the studio, surrounded by packing tape and ribbon, thinking, we made it. And then, the storm hit. It started with a 1-star review. Poor quality. Took forever to ship. Waste of money. It stung. I checked the order. The name wasn't familiar. But hey, mistakes happen, right? Then another came in. Same wording. Then 5, 10, a flood. Customers panicked. Some asked for refunds. A few canceled their orders before we even shipped. Our average review rating dropped from 4.9 to 3.1 in a week. I reached out to Etsy, to Shopify, to the review platforms. Most of the profiles, newly created, no purchase history, no traceable IP. I was being targeted. That's when my assistant Lonnie called me over. "Hey, you need to see this." She pulled up a screenshot from a private makers forum, a thread titled, "Time to Bring the Big Guys Down." And there, buried in the comments, was a message from someone I knew all too well. Mark Keller. Mark ran a competing leather goods shop, Keller Craft. Slick branding, corporate funding, and an ego the size of Texas. We'd met at a small business expo 2 years earlier. At first, I admired him. He was smooth, confident, always had the best booth. But after that event, he started copying me. First, the journal designs, then the slogans, then my whole aesthetic, down to the soft beige backdrops and minimalist fonts. I confronted him once. He laughed. "Sue me, it's just business." Now apparently it was war. Emails started bouncing back. One of our suppliers backed out with no explanation. A bulk order from a boutique in Oregon canceled, citing concerns over brand reputation. Mark had gone nuclear. He was poisoning our name, one whisper at a time. And the worst part? It was working. Orders dried up. We had to pause paid ads because our return on investment went negative. Team morale cratered. I walked into the studio one morning and saw Lonnie crying in the back corner over an invoice we couldn't pay yet. I wanted to scream, to cry, to walk away. I was losing the thing I'd bled for, the thing I'd built from nothing. And for what? Because some insecure knockoff couldn't stand that we'd found success without playing dirty? I sat in that empty studio one night, lights off, holding one of the first journals I ever made. The stitching wasn't perfect, the corners a little crooked, but it was mine. And in that moment, I made a promise. Not to Mark, to myself. You are not going down like this. You are going to fight. Because this wasn't just about saving a business. It was about proving that integrity beats imitation, and that no one, no matter how loud, rich, or ruthless, gets to erase what I created. That night was a turning point. Not because I figured everything out, but because I finally stopped hoping it would stop on its own. Mark wasn't going to back down. So neither was I. I called an emergency team meeting the next morning. 3 of us sat in the tiny kitchen at the back of the studio. Me, Lonnie, and Caleb. Our shipping and logistics guy who also doubled as tech support when needed. We looked like hell. "I'm not going to lie to you," I said. "We've taken a hit, a hard one, but we're not dead. Not even close. Lonnie wiped her eyes. Caleb sipped coffee. No one said a word. So I kept going. We're going to change how we fight. We're not going to stoop to Mark's level. We're going to outwork him, outshine him, outlast him. That's when I pulled out a whiteboard. New plan, Project Phoenix. We're rebuilding. Step 1. Transparency. We wrote a public statement. Not defensive, not dramatic, just honest. We told our community what was happening. We showed screenshots, names redacted, of fake reviews, supplier intimidation, and manipulation. Then we did something bold. We invited every real customer to share their stories with us. Their photos, their words, #Real Voices from Ember. A new campaign. And it worked. Suddenly, our inbox was flooded with kind messages, tagged posts, and photo after photo of journals filled with poetry, sketches, memories. People didn't just support us. They fought for us. Step 2. Reinvention. I took a long, hard look at our brand. What had become stale? What did people still love? We simplified our catalog, doubled down on custom work, introduced a story tag, a small label inside every product with the customer's initials and a quote of their choosing. Personal, human, impossible to copy. We also revamped our packaging to be eco-friendly and beautiful. Lonnie found a local artist to design custom wrapping paper. Customers started posting unboxing videos without even being asked. Mark could imitate our look, but he couldn't imitate our soul. Step 3. Community power. We partnered with small bookstores, gift shops, and mental health charities to host journaling nights. Free events. No catch. People showed up. They laughed, cried, wrote, bought journals, and told their friends. One therapist messaged us afterward. Your work is helping people heal. Don't stop. That message became our new slogan. More than a product, a process. And through all of it, Mark kept at it. He threw up flashy discounts, ramped up ads, even tried to release a confessional YouTube video claiming we were slandering him. But no one bought it. Because while he was yelling into a void, we were building a community. 2 months later, I got the email. A buyer from Canvas and Crown, a major lifestyle retailer, wanted to feature our products in their Makers Who Inspire holiday line. Your story resonates, she wrote, and your customer loyalty speaks volumes. I sat there staring at the screen, shaking. Then I forwarded it to Lonnie and Caleb with the subject line. We did it. That same day, we hit a milestone. Our highest single-day revenue ever. Higher than the gift guide feature. Higher than any Black Friday sale. Mark hadn't destroyed us. He'd forced us to evolve. And the business we were now? It was smarter, stronger, uncopyable. I always thought success would feel like fireworks. Loud, dazzling, sudden. But standing in our studio that December afternoon, surrounded by ribbon scraps, scribbled thank you notes, and the soft hum of holiday music, it felt quieter. Warmer, like coming home. Canvas and Crown's feature went live with the headline, How One Maker Fought Sabotage with Heart, and Won. Our photo was right there. Me, Lonnie, and Caleb standing in front of the journal wall. Hands ink-stained, eyes tired, but smiling like we'd just climbed Everest. Because in a way, we had. The orders exploded again. But this time, we were ready. The systems Caleb had implemented to streamline fulfillment? Rock solid. The community-driven content Lonnie managed? Buzzing nonstop. Our inbox flooded with questions, requests, collaborations. The very customers Mark had tried to scare away, now our biggest advocates. And then came the twist I didn't see coming. Mark emailed me. Subject: Let's talk? I stared at it for a long time before clicking. It was short. A few lines of backhanded apology, claiming he never meant to harm me personally, just wanted to level the field. He even offered to collaborate in the future, to show the industry we're better together. I read it twice, then deleted it. No reply. Because some people don't need your grace. They need your silence. We ended the year not just recovered, but reborn. A rebrand we hadn't planned had evolved into the very heart of who we were. Our newsletter was now called The Phoenix Files. Our top-selling product? A refillable leather journal named Ashes to Ink. Every order came with a printed card that read, "Whatever tried to break you, thank it, because you're still here, and now you're unstoppable." Looking back, I'm not thankful Mark attacked us, but I am thankful for what came after. The strength we discovered, the loyalty we earned, the masterpiece we created, not from perfect stitches or flawless marketing, but from fire and grit and the refusal to be erased. What I learned. Your story is your shield. Tell it before someone else weaponizes it. Community beats competition, every single time. Resilience isn't built in comfort. It's built in chaos. And if someone tries to crush what you built, don't break, build bigger. Final message, for you. If someone's trying to steal your shine, sabotage your path, or rewrite your story, let them try. Then show them how unstoppable you really are. And when you do, make it a masterpiece.